Yo, welcome. What's going on, everybody? It's a little early for us here on a Saturday morning. Gonna chill out today, kind of hang out here through this Indiana football game against Northwestern. The Hoosiers are primed. Pretty psyched. It's the first time in my entire life that I've ever been excited to watch Indiana football as opposed to just hoping that they would win a few games and have a decent year. Curt Cignetti has brought this team to national prominence. I've been listening to the morning show all day, and this guy just wins. Google him, man. So we were in here for the UCLA game, first road victory in the Big Ten. And I was pretty psyched about that. I didn't expect what I saw. I got to sit back last night and cruise through a little bit of the Hoosier hysteria. We'll talk about that during a little bit more in a little bit. But, man, it is a good time to be a fan here today. Wait, against Nebraska, not Northwestern. Okay. Let's see. What is up, Sports Cat? Good to see you. I am not doing any other games today. We are playing Nebraska today. If I said Northwestern, I apologize. What's up, Mr. Leo? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. If anybody is interested, there is a 100-like giveaway today. If the college fans come out in force, all you have to do is make sure you comment in the chat today. The comment will be #Hoosiers and be present to win at the end of the stream. All it takes is 100 likes, and we'll get there. And I'll toss out somebody a nice Amazon gift card for hanging with me today. That's how confident I am that we're going to have a good stream today, or at least I'm hopeful. But what you're looking at today is a couple players in this game that are hitting the national spotlight. Kurtis Rourke, a transfer from Ohio University from Canada, just last year was expected to be in the Canadian Football League. Did I got basketball? Steve, no, I don't got okay, did I say basketball somewhere? I talking a little bit about basketball. You guys are messing me up. Kurtis Rourke coming in today as a transfer is one of only a few quarterbacks this season to put up the kind of numbers that he has. And this Raiola kid from Nebraska is a really highly recruited freshman. A lot of people are giving him Mahomes comparisons. I'm looking to see that today. Hopefully he won't look that good against my Hoosiers. Good to see you, Steve. Thank you for stopping in. You troll me all day long. I'm good with it. I got you. But we did get to watch Hoosier hysteria last night. Big Ten Plus is trying to screw me over on subscription fees, so I hijacked it off the internet. And I was really excited about that as well, which really brings me to my next point. This basketball season is going to be a lot of fun as well. I never seen a Hoosier team look so big and athletic as they did last night in Hoosier hysteria and able to shoot the transition three. Those are a lot of things that we really lacked on last year and couldn't capitalize on. This might be Woodson's last chance to put together a winner before they decide to move on from him. A few minutes before kickoff here, I got to see what time the kickoff actually is. I thought it was noon. Wanted to get in just a little bit early and get some talk about some college football today. There's 11 unbeaten teams left in the country. Indiana is lucky enough to be just one of those. And going forward, a win today, I think today is the first. The win at UCLA is a good win. The win at Northwestern was a good win. Beating Maryland at home was a good win, but they're not any type of a signature win. This Nebraska team is coached by Matt Rule. I know some people won't care for him so much because of his time at Carolina was short-lived and he got ran out of town. But honestly, he's still getting paid for down there, I think. And to anybody to achieve the head coach in the NFL ranks is something to be said. He's got a really good program going here in Nebraska. They're 5-1 to start this season. And this is going to be a big-time challenge for this team. Can we score 40 points today? I sure hope so. I think 35 is a realistic number today. Kurtis Rourke has been amazing. Ellison has been great in the backfield, and Surratt is just a phenomenal wide receiver. Looking at these schedules, Indiana has not failed to put up 40 points or more in any game this season. They've got one game over 50 and one game over 70. Rutgers has struggled to score at times, but they got a big win at Colorado last week or the week before on the 7th. It's been a couple weeks. I'm sorry. And then their only loss is an overtime loss at Illinois, or at home to Illinois, which is another ranked team. So wins over Colorado, Rutgers, Purdue. Not sure who UNI is, University of Northern Iowa, I would assume. And beating Deion Sanders is always fun. So here's where we sit. We're getting ready to cruise into a Saturday morning football game, which I'm barely alive for. Noon games on Saturday just aren't my style. But I wanted to get in here and support my university and hopefully get us into that 7-0 range so that everybody starts talking about it. And now I'm excited whenever I can get in here for a football game as well. And it's always fun to have more days in here on the channel, as I know Alex is working this morning and she's probably not a happy camper. Thank you, Steve. Don't forget to like the stream. Liking the stream, getting to 100 likes, and typing hashtag Hoosiers in the chat will get you entered for a Amazon gift card. You can enter it at any point in time. Whether we get there or not, who knows? Usually when the algorithm starts working on these games. Now, I'll tell everybody out there is a foreign channel out there that has been broadcasting live in or college football games, and I don't know how he gets away with it. I know that you can on replay and stuff like that, but I watched live college football last week. Yeah, there you go. And you know what? I know it probably makes some of you cringe just to hit it. Oh, wait a minute. He got the Hooters in there. Hey, there's nothing wrong with hashtag Hooters. I will give myself a gift card if nobody else wants to enter. It's all good. It's a fun thing to do every so often, trying to see if you can promote a little bit of activity in your chat. Getting a couple people that don't normally talk to type into chat. That's kind of the goal, because we do have some lurkers in here. And I know they're here most of the time, but they don't ever have a lot to say. So I like to get them coerced into smashing a comment out here for everybody to see. And looking forward to tomorrow as well. Alex just informed me just a second ago that Alvin Kamara has requested a trade, and there's about a 6-team list of teams that are interested. I saw my Hoosiers on there. Not sure how I feel about that. I'm pretty content with our running back situation at the moment, but you know what? More running backs does not hurt, especially one as electric as he is in the passing game. So that tells me that the Saints are knowingly already in a rebuild. That team is after Thursday night's butt whipping, you can kind of tell that they just aren't getting it together right now. Although the backup quarterback, and now I can't get his name out, the kid from Fresno State, looked really good in his one drive. Spencer Rattler did not. He had moments where he looked like he was ready, but he's still a project. Mr. Rick is in the chat. What's up? How you doing, Zachary? Welcome. Hashtag Hoosiers today. If you're looking for an Indiana win, if you hang out till the end of the stream, all the rules are posted in the pinned comment at the top. Must be present to win. Get 100 likes in this stream today, and we'll see how that turns out. And I will toss out an Amazon gift card. Very simple. All I do is send it to your email, and you cash it on your next purchase at Amazon. And we got a long way to go for that. But just got to follow the rules. Yeah, they started 2-0. and they went into Dallas and smacked them around a little bit, and then the wheels just fell off, and that's been the story of Derek Carr his whole career. And I think inconsistency. I think Dennis Allen is more of a defensive minded coach, as it seems like there's more effort put into that defense. But there's just it's just not. It looks like every Raider team that Derek Carr ever quarterbacked for. They have weeks where they look unbeatable, and you're like, that's the real Derek Carr that we expected. And then you get weeks like this. What's up, Philip? Good to see you today. Thank you for hanging out a little bit. We're getting ready to start on this football game here really soon, as it is approaching the noon hour. It's a little early for me, but I wanted to get in here and show some Hoosier love, support my team, and just hang out with whoever decides to show up today. I'm real excited over this game. I think it's going to be. There you go. Don't forget to read the pinned comment, stranger. Read the pinned comment and kind of watch the scrolling message. What's up, Vance? Good to see you, bro. The Saints' downfall started with the Carr injury. Carr is actually having a great season before he got hurt. Yeah, I still feel like he's not worth the money. I think he's a good quarterback. I think he's more in the range of what Andy Dalton provides. I feel like he's right there in that same level at this point in time. And I'm not knocking Andy at all. I just think at this point in time he doesn't have the consistency to win out. And I could be wrong, but we'll see. It's good to see you, Vance. Hoosier Hysteria was last night. Got to check out some of it. Pirated off the internet because Big Ten Plus wants to charge me $14 a month, and I'm only going to buy it for when the few games that come up that have it. They won't let me individualize for my team. Oh, I would compare him to Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton makes $8 million on a 2-year contract, and Kirk Cousins is a way stronger option than Derek Carr. And I'm not sure what it is about Derek Carr. He has always had the capability of winning. It just seems like that he shuts down and goes into hibernation at times. And I can't. Is it a concentration thing? It's definitely a consistency thing. Leo's right, though. He was having a pretty good season. You put up over 40 points the first 2 games, and you dominate Dallas on the road. There's a lot of room for excitement there. But you should still be able to score after that as well. And like I said, I haven't really looked so much at the statistics after that, but let me bring that up just really quick because we're a few minutes away. They still got him on the field. But interestingly enough, with Kamara asking for a trade today. But you're right, Leo. Derek Carr has his completion percentage is over 70% this year. He's got almost 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns. I mean, you can make the argument that he's not the problem. Jake Haener is the backup that played well. $33 for 48 at home, 68% completion percentage, 342 yards versus the NFC. 72% completion percentage, 824 yards, and a QBR of 103.9. For real. And it looks like he will be back on week 9 against the Panthers, but Allen is not sure. will face the Chargers in Week 8. What up, Fundamental? Great to see you here today, my friend. Smash the like. Hashtag Hoosiers in the chat if you'd like to win an Amazon gift card. Read the rules are in the pinned message and scrolling across the bottom of the screen. At the end of the day, if we hit 100 likes, I will gift out an Amazon gift card. Hashtag Hoosiers. The thing that surprised me the most, how much better the NFC North has become. I was anticipating Green Bay and Detroit, but not the gotcha, the V Queens and the Bears. Yeah, best division in football right now. Worst team is 4-2. I think you're going to see that slack off a little bit as teams kind of figure it out. But right now, Detroit is playing amazing football. I wish I could do the Detroit-Minnesota game tomorrow because I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun. And the Bears have a great roster. It's all about Caleb Williams developing. So there you go. But after that, Green Bay is formidable. Jordan Love looks really good. That whole division looks pretty stout. And I think there is somewhere early in the preseason where I felt like that the NFC North had a chance to be really good, but I didn't think Caleb Williams would be this good so far. My fellow homeboy from the state of Indiana, my favorite Hoosier fan whatsoever. What's up, Creek? Good to see you, my brother. I had some comments about Hoosier hysteria last night a little bit earlier. Did I convert from Notre Dame to IU? What? Listen, I didn't know he was going to commit there. I just wanted to get in here and throw it out there. I want to see. And now it looks like the other two may be trending away as well. No, you're right. In football, I was always a Florida State fan. I never thought I would see the day that Indiana football played meaningful games in October. And listen to how I say that. I never thought I would see them play meaningful games in October. This Kurt Signetti has got my attention. I've never been able to sit through a season. Yeah, I figured that. And that's a shame. I really thought one more would be, let's see, it was really a shame because I thought the center would really fit the mold next year as far as the player development. I thought he'd like that. And Braylon Mullins is just the one that I wanted, to be honest. Yeah, I know it all changed a little bit. Man, super excited today. Hopefully this thing starts picking up and get this thing started here in a second. I thought Mullins really would have, just Mullins and Sisley would have been enough for me. I feel like you can go with the style of basketball that they're wanting to play. You can go to the portal and get a good center. I felt like, but a guy like Braylon Mullins, and if Mullins goes to UConn, how dumb is that? I'm just going to say it right now. If he goes to UConn, that's stupid because he's going to be in so much competition for his spot on the floor that it's not even going to be, that good. And the Hoosiers have taken the field as we have got a sold out stadium. We've got several of our homies that are in the stands today. I was going to say I'm drawing a blank. Balin's in the stands for sure. And I think we had one more that's there today. It's nice to see that stadium sold out and a sea of red. Of course, we're playing a red team, so it keeps it that way. We're getting ready for kickoff. Coming up here just shortly, Indiana second in the Big Ten right now, only trailing Oregon and tied with Penn State. We are in a great spot with the win today. Getting to 7-0 would be amazing. You look at the rest of the schedule, there's probably only one game the rest of the year that we will be dogs in, and that's against Ohio State. A win today gives us a chance to get to, I feel 10-2, 11-1, somewhere right around there. Maybe an opportunity to play for a Big Ten championship. How flippin' awesome would that be? Oh, and if anybody gets the opportunity, go back and watch John Cougar Mellencamp this morning on the pregame show. He dropped the F-bomb on national TV, talking about his time at Indiana watching football games sitting in the top of the stands. It was hilarious. Everybody was shocked. That's how I feel with OSU and Wisconsin every year. Always will disappoint. Wisconsin is always a solid program. They develop good NFL talent, both NFL and NBA. And Ohio State, I'm not sure the rut that Ohio State's been in basketball. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I always feel like they always seem to do well in the recruiting side. Yeah, it's kind of a shock to me that where they're at. Kurtis Rourke been such a stable guy leading this team in the backfield. Doesn't try to do too much, just gets the job done. 14 TDs this season. It's awesome. Cannot wait to watch this Dylan Raiola today. I haven't got a chance to see him play. Uh, Not that I'm a Nebraska fan, but he's a freshman and he's oh my gosh, that game, poor clock management against the Ducks. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I gotta get the feeling that Ryan Day may be out the door before it's all said and done. Not really sure, but they should have won that game. That one kind of hurt my soul, honestly. Yeah, they were also speaking in here earlier about this team, with the previous regime, that they had 44 players on the roster that did not have a star designation coming out of high school on this team. Being a Division One school, that should really never happen to be that big of a number. Signetti has done a great job of building this roster this year, and it's only going to get better. I feel like this guy is going to be able to recruit. The question that I got for Creek is, do you think that one or two successful seasons here, they're going to be able to hold on to him as a coach, or is he going to try to move on to a bigger program or greener pastures? Yeah, that was a big shocker. Uh, Notre Dame losing to Northern Illinois, that one really threw me for a loop. Man, I'll tell you what. I hope you're right, Creek. We haven't been 100% on our guesses, but here comes the kickoff. We're ready to go. He will get restructured. I hope so, bro. And he's gonna boot it deep, and he's gonna fair catch it at the 10. I think they will. I think that there will come offers, and I think he's gonna there's going to be bigger or there's going to be higher programs that will try to take him, and somebody may try to steal him for an NFL job. His culture is amazing. The game is on Fox, Philip. It is on your local Fox affiliate. Sorry, I didn't mention that sooner. As you know, I can't broadcast it here. I don't really feel like getting shut down today. All right, Rourke and the Hoosiers. Well, this is going to be very light today because I'm not 100% familiar with all the players. There's the snap, back to pass. He's going to check it down to his running back, who's going to get out to the 30 and all the way out to the 32. What's up, Puppet? Good morning, sir. And Justice Ellison is a great running back. He will probably get me about 50 yards today, I would at least imagine. We got some motion going here. 2nd down and 4. Really good position for the Hoosiers. There he's going to go play action, checks it down to the tight end. That's number 44, who breaks a tackle and ends up about 1 yard short of the first down. And it's going to bring up 3rd and very short. Really crappy spot there, to be honest. Can feel the magic. Weather perfect this morning. The field looks brisk but warm. Get jumping up and down, screaming your bloody head off on the field. Right on. So it's going to be 3rd down and about a yard and a half. Rourke's in the gun. There's the snap. He's going to pitch it out. He's going to cut back, get the first down. He's got a lane. He's at the 45, the 50, 40, 35. He's going to be tackled down at the 23-yard line. And there goes Ellison for a big run on the cutback. And the Hoosiers are right near the red zone. So he pulls left on the pitch, and then he finds a hole and cuts back. There's nobody there on the deep side of it. He was running into a wall, saw a hole, and was gone. He just barely, if he wouldn't have looked back, he might have got a little bit further as Hartzog makes the catch, or the catch is up to him. Ball is down literally at the 23, 1st and 10. There's the snap. There's another handoff. And that's going to break to the outside. I believe that's Lawton. And there is a flag on this play. Offensive holding there. And that's going to knock them back, so it's going to put them in a passing situation again as they get a hold call there. It's going to be 1st down and 20. Balls back to the 33, I believe. Indiana has not trailed for 1 second this season. That's amazing. Ball's at the 33, back to pass, checks it down to the middle. Number 19. That is Miles Cross. He gets it back, gets 10 yards back out of the 20. 2nd down and 10. Rourke's in the gun. There's the snap, back to pass. Look, and here comes pressure. Checks it down, and the play is blown up. And that is Graber with the stop for Nebraska, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long. And I will tell you that Indiana needs to be scoring touchdowns, not field goals. So this is kind of a big play to see if they can get close here, as this Nebraska team is starting to settle in on the defensive side a little bit. Good penetration towards the quarterback there. Let's see what Indiana has here. It is so nice seeing that number next to the Hoosiers' name on the scoreboard. Number 16. There's the snap, back to pass. He's looking down the field, and he's going to check it down. He's going to have to run for it. There goes, and he is going to be a yard short of the 1st down. Make it 2. What a crappy spot. And you know what? I almost feel like this is a go situation. 4th down and 2. I get the feeling that they may just go. And it looks like they're going to try it. Faith in their senior quarterback. Faith in this team. Here we go. 13 on the play clock. This is a huge play, especially for momentum. Got 2 receivers to the left in single coverage, looking down the field. Checks it down. He's caught. He's going to be down at the 5. Hits him on the slant. That is cross with the slant. Rourke delivers a bullet, and the Hoosiers will have first and goal at the 5. A little bit of misdirection there with the 2 receivers on that side. And Cross gets right into the middle with a little bit of room there. Yeah, tell him, Creek. Here we go. First and goal. Let's punch this baby in. Let's go. There's going to be the handoff. There goes Ellison. He's going to run it. He's going to get in. Ellison's going to get the tutty, and the Hoosiers score first. And they strike first in this game at home, which is super important. All right, extra point is up, and it is good. Got an early 7-0 lead. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, King? Listen, I feel bad for you, sir. I really do, but I would take 900 to nothing in a heartbeat, brother. I think it'll be much closer than that. Halloween stream. I think that's on a Thursday, brother. I'm pretty sure, Puppet. If we do a Halloween stream, I would appreciate your 5 minutes, sir. It felt kind of wrong being in here before noon today, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I was like, man, I feel like I could go take another nap, but I got other stuff to do today. So after this is over, we'll be rolling. But I think Halloween is on a Thursday this year. And if it is the case, we will definitely be here for that. Did you see the highlight of game 3 of the Guardians game Thursday? No, I have not, King. Which highlight? Cleveland Guardians highlights game 3. Which one am I looking for, bro? All right, the Hoosiers are going to be kicking it off here. And it is going to be caught in bounds. And did he go out of bounds? Is he going to be out of bounds inside the 5? That is a mistake. They lost a heartbreaker last night. I did see that. They were down 2 in the 9th, and a guy they call Big Christmas murder a ball for a 2-run homer in the 9th. For I walked it off. Oh man, I'm really hoping that's who I'm hoping wins everything right now is the Guardians, bro. I'm with you. That's what he did, wasn't it, Creek? He caught it, went out of bounds. Puppet says, imagine losing to a dude named Big Christmas. I mean, right on. I'm just curious how a man gains that nickname. When I saw it the first time, I didn't know that. So I the American League is not my jam generally. Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like he went out of bounds without fair catching it. And that's the thing, Krieg. Matt Rule is a pretty good coach, but sometimes youth is just what it is. It's just youth, unexperienced, not ready. And I think that's the biggest part of college. All right, Philip, Cubs fan. Nice. I'm not anybody but a New York team or a LA Dodgers is usually how I feel about it. I can get behind just about anybody else. My Reds have blown for a while. Hopefully, with Mr. Francona in there now, that will revitalize this team with a very talented young roster. Baseball is worse than golf. Prove me wrong, Puppet. It depends, man. I think it can't, but you're right. It can be. Well, thank you, Willet or Wallet. Don't really care about that, but if you want to be a smart aleck, it's okay. And just do. It's all good, man. Enjoy it. All right, it is going to be 1st and 10 after the. Yeah, no doubt. 1st and 10 at the 1. They're going to hand it off. They're going to try to stop them back, but they're going to gain about 2 yards there. There you go. There's a good comment. Yeah, I know, bro. It's all good. I do not care what people think, but I'll shut them down. All right, here it is at 2nd down and 8. They do get a little bit of breathing room here. As Riola is looking, he's going to ready to fire. He throws it to nobody. Is that grounding or was that a miss route? What is this one going to be? Yeah, I will. I know, Puppet. I know, bro. It's all good. Not that I really care that much. I just don't feel like looking at it. 3rd down and 8. Back to pass, fires it out, and it is what a grab for a 1st down. He's going to get a little bit of running or a little bit of room there. He gets out past the marker. I think he gets to about the 13-yard line. But that was a rocket by Riola and a good throw. It's going to be 1st down and 10. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 12. And there's the check down, and he's going to try to get away, but the defense has really good coverage there, and he's only going to gain about a half a yard. I want to be a referee, man. I want to be out there on the field. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think we give them way too much crap for how fast they have to see the game. 2nd and 9, checks it out to the wing, and it is no good. Overthrown there. Are you going to go ahead, Puppet? Have fun. Pat the third, welcome, sir. 3rd and 9, back to Pat. Here comes the blitz. He's going to get it away and has to throw it out of bounds, and Indiana gets a stop. No flag on the play. Keep it up. I don't care. It don't bother me. Just keep going. Indiana blitzes the quarterback and forces him into a quick throw where he doesn't quite have his footing. He was kind of just throwing off the hop there. All right, and Nebraska will have to punt. There it goes. Kicks it up. He's going to get it at the 35. He's got a lane to the outside. He's at the 45, 50. He's going to get tackled right at about the 46-yard line, and Indiana will start their second possession in positive territory. You know what? If you're going to put yourself out there, bro, you just got to expect people to be ignorant. It's okay. I'll just keep my finger on the button, and as long as somebody it's all good. Thank you for your time in the channel. I appreciate it. Yeah, also, anybody that hasn't yet, be sure to smash that like button today. Type in hashtag Hoosiers, and you could be entered for a Amazon gift card at the end of the stream today if we reach 100. Right now, it looks like we are about 10% of the way there. 11%. Chad says piggy. Okay, I'll try to figure that one out, but okay. Welcome, Chad. The Hoosiers are way better than expected. Well, good for you, Chad. There's a good chance they ate too much corn last night. Look, if we get by this game today and play some dominant football, you're going to see me get real excited about it. Honestly, this new culture that they have in this university is flat out amazing right now, and it really gets me going. I feel like the basketball team is going to carry that on this year. I saw stuff last night that I haven't seen in a while. Creek, did you get a chance to watch Hoosier Hysteria last night? Because there's 10-year-old Zachary out there that are just, they don't have nothing better to do than poke fun at other people because of their own insecurities. It's no big deal. What's up, Tony? How you doing, bro? Creek is awesome, man. That's the best thing about mine and Alex's channel here. We got such good people, knowledgeable people. It makes it fun to have a conversation. And when you put yourself out there to get new people in, sometimes you have to deal with certain people. He checks it down, and there goes Cross for a first down, gain of about 11. Tony, it's good to see you, my friend. Fired up about basketball. I'm fired up about football. F all the trolls out there. Don't give a crap. I got great mods that will take care of that stuff pretty quick. Look, Goody trailing on in transition is going to be huge for the Hoosier team this year. The shot looked really good, and that one's going to get blown up in the backfield for about a 4-yard loss. I can ban them all day long, Puppet. You're more than welcome to ban anybody for anything that you think is out of line. I'm good with it. Lost a 3 on that play. And he's going to check it down. He's going to get to Cross again as there is no coverage there. Those of you that are in here all the time and hanging out, I appreciate you. It is a lot of fun. Hopefully, we're going to have fun with a blowout game this whole game. You don't ban, you plot revenge schemes. It's cool, Puppet. It's a big third down here, 3rd and 2. Signetti has shown that he will go for it 2 yards, so we'll see what they get here. I'm assuming they're going to run the ball. Back to pass, looking down the field, fires over the middle, and it is incomplete as he throws it in a little high and hot. And I'm going to tell you, the rhythm right now feels like I don't know. He might, he put it in there pretty good, just a little high. And they are going to go for it yet again on 4th and 2. This one feels a little risky. I don't feel as good as I did the last time, but we'll see what happens. Intended receiver there was Horton. And I think Indiana uses the timeout. Yeah, this football team, Creek, I was listening earlier today, and they said in the pregame show that Indiana had 44 non-star designated recruits on their team last year. So 44 guys that weren't even 1-stars. And I really found that kind of amazing for Division I football. That was one of the things that Signetti, ventured to make sure that you had the right type of talent in here. And then and he feels like he can coach anybody. How much do you think Nick Chubb will get used? Whoa. So that's the question, Steve. Nick Chubb has always, always, always been a bingo killer. And I saw him in his workouts, and he has looked very strong coming forward. I think Chubb has a pretty good day. I think Chubb will be a majority of their offense. I think Chubb will be a focal point for Cincinnati. But I don't know how many reps he's going to get first game back. I would assume that he's going to get between 10 and 15 touches. I don't feel like Chubb feels like he's trapped. Been a pretty good team. The Deshaun Watson is a miss, right? You can't call it anything else. They went out there and got and spent the money, get fully guaranteed the deal. Just think how much teams like Atlanta and New Orleans are shooing that they didn't take Watson, because I think sitting for a year and a half was enough to really hurt and change him. Uh, 5-star quarterback on campus. I do not know that. Yeah, because I mean, I know that they're really hurting on offense right now, but I, there's a part of me that feels like his role is going to be big, but it can't be huge on his first game back. I could be wrong. I really hope he only gets 10 touches. That means that I got a pretty good chance of winning the game. All right, here we go. It's 4th down and 2. What the heck is this? Fans are getting loud. All right, Rourke's in the gun. If I was Rule, I would be blitzing. I'd be sending them all. They got 5 at the line. They back one off. There's the snap, back to pass, looking downfield. There comes the blitz. It's delayed, and he gets sacked. A delayed blitz by Graybor, if that's his name. He comes in on a secondary blitz and blasts Rourke. The right guard didn't see him coming, and that is Lynch. The O-line play for Indiana has been really amazing, but there's an opportunity where points, there you go. Yeah, 20 is the excessive. You're right, Steve. Back to pass, looking downfield. He's got time. He checks, goes long. There is a flag, but I'm not sure what happened out there on the edge. Did the DB fall down? They're probably going to call illegal. They're probably going to call holding. Nope. They're going to. So he grabbed him as he went around. He got beat on the move. Cornerback gets nailed with a 15-yard penalty. Nice. Very good rumors. I'll read about it some later today, Creek. 1st and 10, ball is at midfield. That's a big momentum swing, that stop on 4th down. The defense has got to come up big, and Raiola throws it out. He checks it down to his running back or tight end. I can't tell what he is. He's a big kid, and he's going to get about 5 yards on that play. I like Eddie Lacy, Puppet. All right, they're going to go hurry up here. 2nd down and 5. Indiana's going to rush 4. Pressure's coming. He hits his check down. Who's going to get a lane, gets a first. Ooh, steps out of bounds right at the marker. They are going to continually go fast here on 3rd down and 1. Raiola's in the gun again. There's the snap. He hands it off, and he's going to bust through for a 1st down and a little bit more. And this Nebraska team, who kind of was up against the ropes there, who held tight on 4th down, is now driving down the field. A lot like the bus, really, to be honest, Puppet. All right, they should be just about in field goal range. Let's see what this defense has here. There's the handoff. He's going to try to get through, but he's going to be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage with a 1-yard gain. All right, back to pass, looking down the field. Raiola gets pushed out of the pocket. He's got time. He lets it go, and he underthrows it. Didn't look like his footing was quite right there to throw that ball after being scrambling a little bit. Didn't look like he planted well. But it's now 3rd down and 9. And they're going to go back to the hurry up. Stadium's getting loud. They're not in field goal range. Kicker, got you. 3rd down and 9. Here we go. There's the snap. Goes play action. Hits it across the middle on the slant. And that has been he fumbled the ball. Indiana has it. They say they took it away. They're going to run the slant. Let's see if this was actually a fumble. It should be a 1st down. Oh! Oh! They get the snap off. I think that was a fumble. Let's watch again. That ball, well, that's simultaneous. They probably wouldn't have overturned that. I think he's going to be considered down on that. It's really close, though. 2nd down and 9. It's going to be a keeper for Raiola. He's going to try to run it forward, and he's going to get 8 yards on the play. I don't know. It seems like guys have bigger legs now, but they miss a lot more. It's strange. I do too, but it was super close. All right, here we go. They're going to hand it off on 3rd and 1. He's going to get blown up in the backfield, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're going to make a choice here whether he wants to go for it on 4th down or he wants to take the points. And that is what the announcers are talking about right now, how much they have struggled in the kicking game. And I think they're leaving their offense on the field. I think at this point it's touchdown or bust for Rule. I'm telling you, my philosophy is on this. Get up there, jam everybody in close, press man, and go for it. Nobody deep. Make them beat you. And there is a timeout called by Nebraska as Indiana had 8 or 9 in the box there. Nebraska burns their first timeout. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Are they going? Crowd says they're going because they're getting loud. Here we go. They're all lined up in the box. There's the handoff, and he's going to bust through. Fumble! Fumble! He fumbled it that time, and I believe Indiana's got the ball. And they do. It's a fumble. Indiana's got the ball on the turnover. Huge, huge mistake. As they stripped him, as his ball security does not look good, as that's 2 fumbles basically in a row. Let's watch the play. Helmet gets in on the ball, and it is out early. No question about that one. And you're right. The ball did look very short. It wasn't even going to be a first down either way. So Hoosiers hold tough on their in the red zone there with a stop. Now we're even on those stops. So let's see if we can go down and do some driving here and get a score. That's right, Tony. Woo, baby. All right, 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And he's only going to get about 2 yards and some change. I did not know that Dowdle, and not the Dowdle like Rico, but Dowdell for Nebraska was fumble prone. Second down and 7. It's a handoff again. He's got the edge. He's going to get the first down. Nice run there by Tyson Lawton. And they run a 1-2 punch at running back as well that is really nice. The one name I haven't Surratt, the wide receiver, has not had his name called yet. And that is the end of the first quarter. I will take a 7-0 lead in the ball for sure. And we started the second quarter. There's another Surratt. The wide receiver, I haven't seen him get a play call today, though. Chaz Surratt. I remember that name as well. He has been good. I'm really interested in this corner play. I haven't got a chance to see any of it. Hey, does anybody in the chat know a good place where I can, where there is downloadable game footage from college and NFL? I think there's a subscription you can buy through the NFL, but I didn't know if anybody knew a good place to where you could download it, to where you could actually go through plays and stuff. Besides YouTube Puppet. Yeah, that's interesting because usually LimeWire. Somebody is outside revving a car motor. I'll check that out, Puppet. Uh, uh, Elijah? It begins with an E. He hasn't got a touch yet, or he hasn't got a pass today. I have to get the roster, but it's Elijah or no Elijah. Well, that's the running back, Elijah Green. Oh, it is Elijah Surratt. I my brain. There's so many names I try to remember, and I just wanted to be sure I was right. Yeah, he's been amazing this year. He needs to have some plays here. Rourke's back to pass, looking. He's going to let it go deep. Got a man, and it is caught on the sidelines. And asking, you shall receive. Surratt gets the grab. Yeah, this game was sold out early, fundamental. I know that I heard that. What a nice play by Surratt there. They're all the way into Nebraska territory. There's the handoff, and he's going to get about 4 yards on first down. We're rolling again. It's amazing what momentum does. Hoosiers are going to line up and hurry up again, as both teams really favor that hurry up style offense as keeping the same defensive core on the field. Second down and 6. Not directly related. There's the hand. He goes play action. He's looking. He's got time. He fires it deep. He's got a man. What a grab. Oh my God. Did you see that? What a catch. Oh my gosh. He was being held the whole way, and Omar goes up and gets it. Omar Cooper, there's the check down, and there goes a touchdown play right next play right after. That goes to number 4. Miles Price gets the tutty for the Hoosiers, and we're up 13-0. Let's effing go. Huge drive, really quick down the field. Rourke uses his arm, and that's his first touchdown pass today. Extra point is getting ready to go. Kick is up, and it is straight. Curved a little, but it is good. Let's go. 14-0. I'm not sure yet, fundamental. I see some fight in this Nebraska team, but this offense is really good, bro. It's an old term, puppet. It refers to, I can't remember exactly what it means, but yeah. I've heard several different stories, and I'm not even sure. So psyched to have a 14-0 lead right now. I don't know what it means, but it's badass. I do know that. Fundamental, I am so stoked, dude. I am so stoked for this season, for basketball and the rest of the football season. Um, I couldn't be happier. What is up, Pizzle? Hurricanes are winning in Louisville, I see, bro. Pizzle is about ready to attend a Colts game, I believe. Do you know Alex was offered a ticket to that game, Pizzle, and she said nope. What college has a cooler saying than "Who's your daddy"? Hey, I got you, bro. That's it. Rourke has 130 yards and just into the second quarter. Glad you're safe, brother. I wish I had the day off tomorrow. I would go just for S's and G's. Indiana's gonna kick it off. This time, this one goes through the back of the end zone, and the receiver knowingly doesn't catch it. Pizzle, enjoy the game tomorrow. I hope you get some production out of your fins, bro. I picked the Colts, but you never can tell with Anthony Richardson throwing the ball where they're going to go. I hope he develops. I really do, because he is uber talented. But good luck tomorrow. I assumed it was happening. There's the handoff. He's going to run for about 5. I, I really love the way Mike Tomlin handled that situation. He named Russell Wilson the starter at the beginning, and he never said that he wasn't. And then so he just interjects it, and I think by the end of the year he will figure out what he has. I think that's what he's trying to do right now, figure out what he has so he knows how to end the season. There's the handoff. He's got a lane. He's going to get close to a first down. He's going to get it. Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity. He's got to get that completion percentage up. Play action. Riola rolls out. He checks it down because here comes pressure, and that's going to be close to another first down. Listen, I feel like Russell's going to get his shot 4, 5, 6 games, whatever it may be, and then he's going to make a choice for how he's going to finish the season. It's a good problem to have, especially when it doesn't cost you nothing. I'm surprised more teams didn't jump on that Russell Wilson train. I know everybody hates his guts, but he's not bad. Listen, I don't like the Steelers either, brother. But getting Fields and Russell Wilson was pretty smart. Back to pass, looking down the field. They're just checking it down and he's got a lane. He's going to get 6 yards on first down. There is a flag, and it's thrown at number 4. I'm wondering if that's going to be a defensive or offensive holding. Charlie is puking. And that one is going to come back. They're going to get him with the hold, right? Block in the back. Okay, I got you. You can't. Justin Fields is 4-2 as a starter this year. He's going to be a starter somewhere. And fundamentally, I agree with that too. Wouldn't be surprised if Wilson comes out flat and looks like crap and Fields goes right back in. There's a handoff, and Indiana's ready for that one for a 2-yard loss. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Nope, Charlie, I've only said your name twice now. 2 times. Indiana's D-line gets good penetration there. And I notice that their star running back is not carrying the ball right now, whether it be just his time out of the rotation, but 2 fumbles, and you're not playing. Back to pass, looking down the field. Riola's got it. He's got time. Fires it over the middle, and that is caught. What a throw and catch. Number 24, Fedone. He's the tight end, I believe. Who were we talking about, Puppet, that would make me say that name? Nobody. Said it twice. And Raiola throws a cross-field sideline pass, and there is a flag on this one. We'll see what it is. 10:25 to go. Bears should have kept Fields. You like free wins. I think Fields with the Bears this year would have been pretty formidable. And that one's going to be a defensive penalty. Charlie probably got some sleep for a change and rolled out of bed, clicked on YouTube and saw we were on and just had to come in and say hi. That's how that usually works. All right, they are driving right down the field. First down and 10. Ball's at the 21. They run a trick play reverse, and he's going to be caught up behind the line of scrimmage and lose 9 yards. Asbury with the tackle. This Indiana defense is not getting some of the credit that it deserves because this is a pretty good offense, and they are playing the ball tight. They are staying in their lane. All right, here we go. Second down and 17. This is a huge play right here. If they can keep them back, make it very difficult on third down. There's the snap. Riola's back to pass. Fires it. Oh. And they're going to get a defensive penalty here as Riola throws it. That is a bad penalty on Indiana. Nice. Enjoy the beach today, Charlie. Are you going to be live later? Signetti is not happy with that play as that gets him a first down in the red zone. Bails out Nebraska. They're going to get the check down. He waits for a block. He gets it and is going to get about 6 yards on first down. Yes, Puppet. That is what sand does. All right, red zone TD offense. 12th in the Big Ten for Nebraska. Been an issue. Let's see what they got. Second down and 4. There's the handoff. And he's going to get the first down. It'll be first and goal at the 6. Puppet, when we went on our vacation this year, I have watched Star Wars Episode 2, but I don't remember that much about it. When we were on vacation, we were in the island of St. Croix, and it's sand everywhere. And oh my God, we couldn't get it out of our rental car. First and goal. They're going to go handoff. No, it's a play action. Riola's going to try to keep. Oh, that's not even Riola. He doesn't get a block. And the DB comes up. That is Pons and makes the tackle. Fundamental, she's somewhere in Southern California. There you go. Missed block there is what prevented Nebraska from getting the touchdown. Second down and goal. They're lined up in a run formation. They're going to hand it off. He's going to run it on the jet sweep and take it in for a touchdown. Nebraska will get on the board. Ja'Cory Barney gets the score, and it is now 14-6. Extra point is up, and it is good. All right. Puppet Charlie can't help it. She lives there, dude. She's just like you. Charlie, let me tell you, you will not win a argument with Puppet. Even if he's wrong, he will fight you tooth and nail to the death. There you go. Puppet is never wrong. I'll tell you what, the only thing that's going to make me happy right here is a long drive and a touchdown. What does athlete's foot smell like, Puppet? Louisville scores a touchdown, closes the gap on Miami. Yeah, Charlie, to that comment, that would be a huge change. Puppet's not thinking of anything. He's just talking out his. Yeah, next Saturday we will get to see this same Nebraska Cornhuskers go to Ohio State. It'll give us some idea of how our Hoosiers stack up against that team because we will be playing them soon enough. All right, there's the kickoff. He's going to get it at the 2. He's going to try to return it. He's going to look for some blocks. He gets one. Wait. Why did they blow the play dead? I'm trying to figure out what happened there. I think so, fundamental. If they only lose one game, I think they're in the college football playoff. Yes, absolutely, without a doubt. I'm trying to figure out why they did that there. Ball's at the 25. There's the handoff, and he's got a lane. He rolls. Ellis gets through. Man, that was a good run. First down, he gets about 12 yards. What a nice run. Ball's at the 37. They're going to give it back to him. He's going to push forward and only get about 2 yards on the next carry. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened on that kickoff. I can't tell you. It looked like he was set to return it, but they blew the play dead. All right, second down and 8. Man in motion, goes back to the right looking, fires it, and that is caught. No, it's incomplete. Good defense there by number 15, and it's going to bring up third down and long as the Huskers are getting heated up here. What are the 4 top teams right now, Steve? Texas 7-0, baby. That's what we're hoping for. Third down and 8, big play. Back to pass, looking down the field. Fire deep, he's got a man. And Surratt with a great grab. Dude, what a great grab. What a great relationship with your quarterback for the back shoulder throw. He's being manhandled the whole way. What a play. First and 10, ball is at the 40. They are driving. All right, here we go. I feel another score coming here. Let's go. Rourke's back to pass, fires it to the outside. He's got a man. And that is Williams Jr., number 7, who gets the 12-yard grab. I think I would have had Texas. I would have had Georgia in my top 4 to start the year. Ohio State would have been there, but they lost to Oregon. And maybe Alabama would have been my top 4. I don't know. Back to pass, looking. Here comes pressure. He steps up. He's got a running lane, and he slides down at the 22, and that'll bring up second down. Good job by Kurtis Rourke to get away from the pressure, get some positive yards, and then get down and not risk injury. Wow. I would have had 2 of those. I would not have had Oregon and Penn State. They are 16. They got a ways to go, but what you do is you just keep winning, and it puts pressure on them to move you up. Second down and 6 after a 4-yard scramble. There's the handoff, and he's going all the way inside the 10. Nobody picked him up. They thought the quarterback had the ball there. That is Lawton. Tyshawn Lawton. The bigger question is, will this quarterback be an NFL quarterback? And I'm not sure. First and goal at the 9. Rourke's in the gun. There's the snap. Looks, checks it down to his tight end, who's going to get blown up after about a 3-yard gain. Second down and goal. Yeah, they had him pegged last year, and they're going to add a roughing the passer call to that. We'll give him another first down and half the distance. They had him pegged as the Canadian Football League. He's got the size, he's got the arm strength, and he's got pretty good pocket awareness. I'm pretty sure he'll be. Yeah, he was. That's a term that older people use, puppet. I've got Miami up 9. Okay, they must have kicked an extra point. They were only up 3 a minute ago. All right, here we go. First and goal. He's going to pitch it out. There goes Lawton for the end, and he's going to be cut off very short of the line. He did not get there. Great tackling to keep him out of the end zone. Second down and goal. How close did he get? Woo! Super close, but not there. All right, Rourke is in the gun. He's got 2 running backs in behind him. Surratt off to the left. He's going to hand it off, and that's a touchdown right there. Who got it? That will be Lawton. Did a big workhorse on the dry. Tyson Lawton gets the tutty, and the Hoosiers go back up by 2 scores. It is 20-7 with 3:47 to go before the half. Puppet, you're hilarious. The kick is up, and it is good. I think it's more your generation of guy that likes to be pegged, bro. That's right. Say it, Creek. Money. 21-7 as we're cruising in on halftime. Listen, I don't know Dave Chappelle, bro, but he's a funny guy. Yeah, so here's the deal, Creek. The last 3:47 of the half, I'm going to call it like I see it. It is most important time of the game for the Hoosiers right here. So perspective is that if Nebraska sustains a long drive and gets a score here, they get the ball first in the third quarter. So they get back-to-back possessions. So they have a chance to, at the 10-minute mark in the third quarter, be tied in this game. If we get a stop here and a score, that's even better. It gets us in a really good position, but we got to get that first stop. Listen, I am a fan now. Listen, I explained to you that my whole life I have struggled to even watch an Indiana football game because they were never any good. They never got any recruits. They never did anything except for 1 year under Tom Allen that I felt like, here we go. And now it's not like a bandwagon thing. I've always low key loved them, but I had to have somebody to root for that was potentially good. So I always, especially in the '90s, I leaned towards Florida State. I was a huge Charlie Ward fan. I mean, who wasn't a fan of that guy? Dual sport, amazing, amazing player. I still low key root for Florida State as a basketball team, but I never had any reason to cheer for Indiana football. Never, ever, ever. And if it gives me a reason to be in here on some Saturdays and that I will be here because this is fun. This is actually fun. Charlie Ward. You don't know who Charlie Ward is? Hey, Puppet, I know you know how to use Google. I'm not sure if you can spell, but okay, that's good. He was an amazing athlete in college and the pros. All right, Indiana set to kick off. This is a huge possession. If we can get a stop and get the ball back and score before halftime, that would be amazing. To Costco, have a good day. I hate that place. God, it's so busy on the weekend. Like I'm telling you, really, bro, it has been. I've been more disappointed over this football team than I got to the point where I didn't even watch college football for years. I would watch on January 1st and beyond. That was the college football that I watched just because it was so horrible. Fair enough. Check down. He's going to get it out to his wideout. And what a great tackle by number 12. Comes in off the block. Jones Jr. takes his legs out for no gain. I thought that was going to go for at least 7 or 8 yards. The badge is up 14 zip. Let's go. Raiola looks very big for a freshman, too. Just saying. Back to pass, checks it down. As Indiana must be in some form of a prevent, and he breaks a tackle, but only gets about 3 yards. Yeah, fundamental. I'm like I said, I'm being honest about it. It was so hard. It's been so hard to watch Indiana football over the years. This is a breath of fresh air. It truly is because as long as that coach is there, I feel like they're going to be a chance to be relevant. I feel like the recruiting is going to be better, and even if we're only a mid Big Ten team, I'm happy with that. Back to throw, fires it over the middle, and it's incomplete. And Raiola is coming off the field limping. I've noticed some of his biggest problem as a freshman is what did he do? Is that his footwork is not very good. I don't know who else is sitting in here watching, but he's a big quarterback, but his footwork is not where it needs to be. And Indiana gets a 3 and out. They got the ball with plenty of time. And that play gets blown up from the get-go. Should have called for a fair catch there, but he takes a big hit on it, and Indiana's going to send their offense out here with 2:26. Yeah, he grabbed it. Watch his footwork when he throws the ball. He overthrows the ball because he doesn't step into any throws. His footwork is very off, and his biggest problem has been the overthrow, and it's because he's just throwing it on arm strength. But he is a freshman. He's got time to work that out. Sometimes, and that's why he's prone to turn the ball over, Puppet. Josh Allen does the same thing, only he'll throw it on arm strength. Rourke is back to pass, looking up. He steps up, he dodges 2 tackles, and he's off. He's now going to get about a 6-yard gain, and he's going to get tackled there at the 32. Yeah, I'm telling you, another score here before the half, and that's going to be a very difficult hill to climb in the second half. Rourke calls for the snap, and somebody blows the play dead as they hit the 2-minute warning. Here, when we hit halftime, I'm going to take a quick break, which I don't normally do, but I'm going to have to today. Well, Puppet, this year, the biggest problem that Aaron Rodgers has had is that he is not planning and throwing the ball right. That's been his biggest issue this year is footwork. At the top somewhere, I could do that. I am. Oh my God, yeah, Steve. It's early in the day. I'm not. I usually prep myself for football at night, and I'm ready to go. But early in the day, it's a crapshoot. Plus, I've had a couple cups of coffee today, so just one of them things. I had a good morning though, man. It was really nice. I had such a long week of work leading into this weekend. I was at work 30 hours from Saturday all the way till Monday morning. And then I worked a double shift on Tuesday. So Saturday, Sunday, 30 hours between those 2 days. Monday, 10, Tuesday, 16, 26, and 30. That's 56. Wednesday and Thursday, 9 and 9, 18. So, yeah, it was about 74 hours that I worked this week. We play in Cleveland this week. It's the return of Nick Chubb. They just traded Amari Cooper. I don't know what's going on there, but it feels like they're going to play football on Sunday. That's how I feel right now. I am not very confident going into Cleveland whatsoever. They're my team. I will usually pick them no matter what, but I'm not confident going into Cleveland at all. It's usually our Achilles heel. If there's a team that they can play to get right, it's the Bengals. Going to have to take a gander. Rodgers is the oldest player in the NFL. Yes, sir. But he looks like he's playing scared. I'm not going to lie. And that offensive line is god awful. So they're going to have a hard time putting up a lot of points. 2nd down and 4, Rourke's in the gun, 2 minutes to go. No matter what, they want to get it to halftime. They're going to hand it off here. And there's a big hole. He's going to get out the 40, 45, 50. Then inside the 45, all the way down to the 39-yard line. That is Tyson Lawton. He's going to go, baby, go. Jerry Jeudy would be a great play this week, with the exception that Deshaun Watson is not throwing the ball well. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. I will try to pick it apart tomorrow. Honestly, once we get past this play, I got a statement. It's back to pass, looking, fires it over the middle. It's caught. Short gainer, and that short gain means 8. And listen, what are they going to do this week? They are going to. He's a clown. There's a running play. He's going to get the first down. He's going to go into the house. There goes Ellison. He's going to score the tutty. And that's going to be close to a put away as you can get by the end of the first half. It takes a minute and about 14 seconds to score another touchdown. Extra point is up, and it is good. Hoosiers lead at 28-7 as we cruising into halftime here. Yeah, so I mean, fundamental. Let's be honest, and King will say it, and he's absolutely correct. They're going to feed Chubb, and that's going to be what opens up Deshaun for some easy passes. Because right now, when you got a quarterback, and I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, I'm saying he's a quarterback that's playing bad. The best way to fix it is run the ball, and Nick Chubb can do that. Listen, I know there was some clause when they gave him more money up front this year. It's because they're cutting ties. And I think that's the whole mindset. He doesn't care because he knows he's getting cut. All his money's guaranteed. Why would he care? He shouldn't. Uh, and all I know fundamental about Chubb is that I watched him squatting over 500 pounds, and he looked like he was ready to play football. Benjamin Luther, what's up, bro? And he kicks it out of bounds. That's going to be a big penalty. When did IU get a football team? Bro, Ben, I've been a Hoosier fan my whole life, and this is the happiest I've ever been as a Hoosier fan watching college football, watching Indiana. But thank you for the comment. Anybody that's in the chat right now, I know it's, every now and again we get these little bursts of people coming through on college football game day. If you smash the like, type hashtag Hoosiers in the chat, and we get to 100 likes, I'm giving away an Amazon gift card if we reach those goals at the end of the day. So Riola's back to pass. He's got time. Here comes pressure. He fires it, and it's another overthrow. I'm assuming he was trying to throw it away. Yeah. I'm telling you, you're right. You've got to keep the coach. You've got to find a way to do it because he's got the right mindset to make this program relevant. 2nd down and 10. Riola's back to pass. He's looking left. Here comes pressure. He fires it. He completes it. And that is going to be a gain out to the 40. Yes, sir. Creek, I agree. Yeah, watch the games with us. Indiana's fun in here. I got a group of guys and girls in here that watch basketball with us. It's just amazing. Riola's back to pass. Looking, here comes pressure. He's going to step up, and he throws it again. Listen, I've done dissected this guy. His problem is he doesn't step into anything, and he only throws with his arm strength. I'm telling you, he doesn't step into anything. Whether he's got a hurt foot, which he is limping, but he does not step into any throws. He throws everything purely on arm strength. Takes a lot of checkdowns. He does look a lot like a freshman. 29 seconds. Puppet, you're a dog, dude. And that is a horrible punt. And that punt goes out of bounds. They do not want any kind of a return, but he shanked it. It's going to go out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Indiana will have. Yeah, hit me up with your Cash App, bro. For the time being, Puppet is a dog. Listen, I agree right there, fundamental. That ankle may have already been tweaked because he has not put anything on any throwing from the pocket. Yeah, Benjamin, are you if you're talking, are you talking about the 67 season, Ben? There's a pass out, and he's going to get to the flat. Oh, he almost breaks it. He gets a 9-yard gain with 18 seconds to go. Indiana will probably use a timeout here. They do. Yeah, because this was supposed to be the game where we lost, and that's the reason why I'm here. I screwed around on a live stream one time, Puppet, or not a live stream, a video premiere for another channel, and I gifted 20 memberships to a newly monetized channel, and I meant to gift 5. It was just I misclicked. Back to pass. He's got 15 seconds. Rourke steps up, lets it go deep. He's got a man who's open, and it is tipped away at the last second. Screaming for a flag. He will not get it. The ball hung up in the air just too long. And this kid, Hartzog, I'm telling you, is a good DB. He wanted the penalty as he pushed off on his shoulder. Might have been a little bit early, but his timing was really pretty good. You're absolutely correct. I wasn't alive to see that one, Ben, but I've seen a lot about it, talking about it in recent weeks, so I had to look. The chat is live, Puppet. That's the best part. There's going to be a check down. He's going to try to get out of bounds, and he will not do it. Indiana's going to use their last timeout with 3 seconds to go, and they are 47 yards from pay dirt. A tutty here would be amazing. Hey, Ben, I assume you've been in here before. I feel like. If not, welcome to the channel. We're in here mainly for college basketball and NFL. I feel like I've seen your name and I've talked to you before. Sometimes they run together. But yeah, I've been an Indiana fan my whole life, and it's been tough to watch this football team over the years. I got you, bro. Indiana's going to burn their final time out here. Yeah, it's like on my other channel on Monday night, I've got a product, a paid endorsement for a product for a metal detector that I tested, and I got paid pretty good to do it. I was really psyched about it. If the video does well, that's even more icing on the cake. So I put it together. It's only a 10-minute video, and it'll be on a premiere on Monday night. During Monday Night Football. That's why Alex gets mad at me. Yeah, I thought so, Ben. I Sometimes it's hard to remember all the names, but welcome back. Thanks for stopping by today. We definitely appreciate it. Feel free to comment anything you got. Yeah, these Chinese, I assume, companies keep sending me free stuff, and they want me to test it, and then most of it I send back. But I got a deal with I have a deal with this promotions company, and if I do well on this premiere, then it's gonna get me more good stuff to do. So Rourke is back to throw. He breaks away. He's got time. He's gonna throw it for the end zone. He's got a man there, but it's a little short. It's gonna be picked. Here we go on the way back, and he gets tackled at the 35, and that'll take us to halftime. Sad that he has to have an interception there, but you know what? Technically, we could have got a pass interference call, and that was the hope. But Rourke escaped and made a throw, just didn't have the strength to get it to the end zone. And that brings us to the half. I'm going to switch the scoreboard here. Let's see what it said. Uncle Sam moved me to Washington State in '83. So are you military, Ben? You know, Puppet, I would do some live streams while metal detecting. The problem that I have is that where we live, our phone service isn't good enough to carry internet to carry a live. So I'd have to find a place to go. This Chinese metal detector that I got here, it's called a Rico Max, an RM Rico Max. It did pretty good. I'm gonna take it out later today and get a few. I'm gonna do 2 videos, because in hopes that the first one does well, then I get a second one out of the deal. Well, since Indiana fans got Nebraska stream shut down, how so, Joseph? Welcome, by the way. Curious to how Indiana fans got a stream shut down. Were they playing the game live? Is that what they were showing? Yes, sir. I'm down wrong. I'm down the wrong turn alley, bro. Creek's gonna go troll some Nebraska fans. Enjoy yourself, my friend. Joseph says Indiana fans got Nebraska stream shut down. I'm assuming that they were playing live video footage or live audio. I don't know which. I was amazed last week that all the major college games were being broadcast live through some foreign YouTube company or YouTube channel. I was amazed that they got away with that. Joseph, are you a? I guess you're a Cornhusker fan. Uh, Man, I'll ask you a question because I don't know. I love Matt Rule, honestly, as a college coach. And can you tell me, was your quarterback hurt before he came into the game today? Because I see Riola is not, his footwork is horrible right now. And it seems like, I know he got hurt in the game a little bit. He tweaked something, but he doesn't seem to throw off his feet. He throws strictly with his arm. I'm just curious if you're a fan of Nebraska, if you got something to comment about that, because I haven't got a chance to watch him play before today. And then give me a minute or so, and I will be back to look at the comments. Oh, time to hit up them Nebraska chat. Now, usually talking about the Cornhuskers a little bit. Usually, when we do Nebraska, Indiana stuff, we do get some Cornhusker fans in here, and usually they're pretty awesome. We've had some really good people. I figure we might get a few more today. Man, 21 second quarter points for the Hoosiers today really is showing this thing out here. We'll look at the box score while we're sitting here with nothing. I'll go down Nebraska first since they are the visitors. A Cornhusker, yeah. The corn shucker, the husk of a corn. But anyway, Dylan Raiola, really a highly recruited freshman, 14 to 24 for 104. Dante Dowdle, 5 carries, 12 yards, long of 9. The reason why he's kind of not playing right now is that he got the ball stripped twice. Once he was considered down, and then the next time was a turnover in the red zone, which is probably one of the plays of the game thus far. Heinrich Harburg, number 10, he's got 2 carries for 7 yards. A long of 8, so it tells me he had a -1 on the next one. Ramir Johnson, 2 for 6. Emmett Johnson, 3 for 4. And Isaiah Nair, that was a handoff to a wide receiver, and they went for -7, which I thought it was a bigger play than that. In the passing game, Thomas Fedone has 4 catches for 40 yards. Jalen Lloyd, 2 catches for 19. Jamal Banks, 1 catch for 19. Ja'Cory Barney Jr., 3 catches for 12. Ramir Johnson, 1 for 6. Dante Dowdle, 1 for 4. And Emmett Johnson, 1 for 3. On the Indiana side of the ball, Kurtis Rourke has 17 for 21, 189, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Justice Ellison has 6 carries for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tyson Lawton, 7 carries for 63 yards and a touchdown. 2 long runs of 43 and 29 as the Hoosiers rushing game has been amazing today. Surratt has 2 catches for 50. Miles Cross has 5 catches for 47. Omar Cooper, 1 for 36. Miles Price, 3 for 23 and a tutty. Justice Ellison, 2 for 16. EJ Williams, 1 for 12. Zach Horton, 2 for 6. And Keyshawn Williams, 1 for 1. One recovered fumble, 1 turnover on each team in the game. Dowdle had the fumble, and Rourke had the interception. What would you rather have happen? Michael Jordan being a full-time baseball player instead of basketball, or Allen Iverson being a full... Well, Michael Jordan was a full-time baseball player. He played in the White Sox organization, and as good a baseball player as he was in high school, he did not have the same knack for it in the pros. But Allen Iverson probably wouldn't have survived in the NFL. I'm going to take a gander at some of my early college bets, see if I've got anything not completed yet. I think if he would have focused baseball, Jordan would have been an amazing baseball player for a career. Yes. I don't think Allen Iverson he definitely had the athleticism. Maybe a defensive back. Yeah, I get your point. As a quarterback, I didn't realize that. Let's see. Wow. That's a huge claim, dude. If he claims he was better at football than basketball, the one guy on Indiana that I needed to score for me today was an anytime touchdown by Sarah, and hasn't gotten it yet. I was a really good baseball player. I wasn't tall enough for basketball, and my school didn't have a football team. But I wrestled, played baseball, cross country, and tennis was my sports basically. I lettered, had quite a few varsity letters since I was in high school. But a small school, dude, it's not that hard. Baseball was always the best sport, though. Yeah, cross country was boring, but I did it for conditioning. I did track, but I ran the 800 and the 1600 in track, but it wasn't. It always conflicted with my baseball schedule. I wasn't tall enough to play varsity basketball. UCLA is kicking Rutgers' butt at halftime. That's kind of strange. Get the third quarter brought up here on the screen. Oh, yes, I'm still here. Haven't touched my remote in a while. No, honestly though, I was pretty good at basketball, especially um, in junior high, freshman team, and then JV. But I had a varsity coach that had a height requirement, so I wasn't going to get an opportunity to play varsity, although I probably was good enough to play varsity. So our varsity coach was he was very set on what he went. So I took my junior and senior year instead of playing basketball, I went and wrestled, and I was pretty successful at that. Had to keep busy, man. center fielder in baseball. Pretty fast. Defended well. Played a really good field. Um, I had 3 varsity letters in baseball. I played JV my freshman year only. Yeah. So yeah, for perspective, is that I averaged 11 points in JV, 11 points and 5 assists. What is that cat doing? And he basically told me that I shouldn't waste my time, that I wasn't going to play varsity. So I just didn't want to waste my time and play a sport that I was going to sit on a bench and not be allowed to play. So the only time I got to dress varsity was the year I was on JV and we went to sectionals, because the 3 leading scorers on the team got to dress varsity for that. It, the thing of it was that, you don't, when somebody puts up a roadblock and if there's no way to get around it, then you just, I never was a quitter. I've never quit anything, but I knew that I could compete and not have to worry about, you know, not being allowed to play on the wrestling team. I had a weight class, and I learned how to I learned a whole new sport. So, but yeah, basketball was my favorite. I was the best at baseball, and we didn't have a football team, so I only got to play like pee wee football. But my thing is, I would really like to coach. But Alex played soccer in high school, and that wasn't. I didn't know a lot about that sport, so I didn't get a chance to be involved in that. And my son Ethan, he didn't play any sports, so he was never. He was. I would take him to go hit balls, and he was very athletic. We didn't have nobody that played D1 on our team. It was. I mean, it was just his. It was just the way he coached. Our basketball team wasn't very good anyway, so I don't know what it would have hurt, but and I would have preferred it. All right, we're getting ready to start the third quarter. Bam. Indiana and Army. 2 places that Coach Bob Knight frequented. Rest in peace, my friend. Favorite coach ever. There was at the beginning of the day, Kay, there was 11 Division 1 teams, excuse me, still undefeated, and 7-0 was such a huge number for us to get to. Very excited about that. You know, the only thing that I'm lacking so far on today, as far as the gambling goes, is I need a Surratt touchdown, and I've got a huge parlay that I put in today. So a Surratt touchdown would be huge. I think a Surratt touchdown gets me my parlay because I pegged him and Ellison for each for a tutty today. 343 total yards, 154 on the ground, 9.3 yards per play, and 6 plays of $20 or more, or 20 yards or more. I seen the dollar signs. Indiana's going to kick off to start the third quarter, and he's going to return it. It's fumbled. He picks it up. He's going to get to the 20, 25, all the way out to the 26-yard line where he stopped there. And keep an eye on Dylan Raiola, because I'm telling you what, something is wrong with his footwork. He doesn't look like he's wanting to put any pressure on it. It doesn't look like he's throwing strictly with his arm. I am not sure if there's a problem there, but either that or he needs some coaching. What a big win this could be for Indiana. But it starts on the defensive end here, getting some stops. Back to pass, Raiola looks, steps up, and fires it. I'm telling you, he is only throwing with his arm. He is not stepping into anything. Lady Puppet, thanks for the conversation, my brother. I appreciate you. Haunted house scare job. You should be good at that. 2nd down and 9. Here we go. They're going to run some nice motion. He's got a big lane to run through, and he is going to get about 6 yards. All right, 3rd down and 2. Hoosiers really want to get off the field right here. Raiola's in the gun. Johnson is the running back since Dowdle had the problem. 3rd and 2. They got 4 on the line. He's in the gun. It looks like a passing down. Looking to check it down. He fires it. It's complete, and he steps out of bounds for a 1st down. And that is Johnson again with the catch. Showing costume from last year on Discord. I'll check it out. I don't even think I got any of I don't think I finished the description today before the game. 1st and 10, ball is at the 37. Raiola's in the gun. He's back to pass. He throws it to the sideline, and he's going to get about a 5-yard gain. And somebody in this chat tell me that I am wrong, that everything he's throwing is purely on arm strength. I haven't seen him step into a throw one. 2nd down and 5 here. Nebraska needs a touchdown in the worst possible way to stay in this game. They're going to hand it off to Johnson, who's going to try to run for the 1st down. He's going to get stuffed. He's going to gain about 3 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Indiana is going to crowd it. I hope they crowd the line and blitz him, because I'm telling you, that guy there is something wrong with the way he's throwing the ball. Make him go on that back foot. Keep him going backwards. Here we go. 3rd and 2. Man in motion. There's the snap. He hands it off, and it's going to be a 1st down or really close to it. Yes, he got it. And that was Dowdle, I believe. So they let him back on the field for a play or two there to try to get his confidence back up. Hit his 1st and 10. 11:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Raiola's under center. He's going to go back. Play action, looking. He has nowhere to go. He rolls, spins, throws it away, gets hit, and that's out of bounds. Good job just to get rid of the ball as pressure was coming. He took a big hit. He is a big kid for a quarterback. coming in on the blitz. He had nowhere to go and did a good job just to get rid of the ball. 2nd down and 10. This is going to be where they want to keep pressure on the QB. The Miami game, man. All right, it's 2nd down and 10. Back to pass, looking down the field, fires. It's complete to the tight end, number 24. He's going to get a 1st down. He's still on his feet. He breaks a couple tackles and gets it all the way down to the 30, and that is a 1st down. Fedone has been the best offensive player today for Nebraska. Appreciate you, Kay. See you, Puppet. I'll take a gander here in a little bit. Gander means look for all you youngins. 1st down and 10. Nebraska is on the move. Raiola is in the gun. He audibles at the line of scrimmage. 8 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off, and that's going to get blown up in the backfield as Johnson has nowhere to go. He's going to lose at least 3. Make it 2. See you tomorrow, maybe, Puppet, hopefully. Johnson had nowhere to go. He was wrapped up quick as he was gang tackled. It is going to be 2nd down and 12. Raiola's back to pass. Here comes pressure. Blitz is on. Checks it down. He gets it out. He dodges the tackle and will get tackled after on the 2nd guy. Will not miss. Farrell makes the tackle, and that is a 5-yard gain. I think it'll be 3rd and 7. Nebraska did rule. I remember the wishbone offense. I can't remember. There's a quarterback in that era that I can't remember his name, but I don't think he ever threw the ball. I think they ran every time. And I remember he didn't translate to the NFL at all. 3rd and 7. There's the handoff, and he's going to bust through the hole. Johnson's finally going to get a good run here. He will get a 1st down plus 5. Yeah, smash that like button. What's up, Trevor? Good to see you, bro. Smash it. Hashtag Hoosiers in the chat. Get a chance to win an Amazon gift card. Got to get to that 100 likes, which it doesn't look like we're going to get there. We had enough people coming through today. Just not enough hitting that button. Not enough people read. How are you doing, my brother? Good to see you. There is the handoff. He's trying to get to the outside. He will get about a yard. Yeah, good to hear. I've been busy, Trevor. I've been working a lot. I'm just doing my thing, man. I don't ever stop. I do as much as I can to enjoy the life that I've been given, bro. All right, it's 3rd down and 8. Big play as they do not have a good kicker, but they are well within field goal range. There's the snap. Raiola's back to pass. He's got time, lets it go, and it's incomplete. He overthrows to the outside of it, and it brings up 4th and long, and they are going to have to attempt a field goal here. Unless they're going to leave him on the field, they must feel like it's desperation time. And this could be the game early in the 3rd quarter here as Raiola stays on the field. The fans are going to start getting really loud. They're banging on the walls here at Indiana today. 4th down and 8. They've got 5 on the line. Here comes pressure. 4 rushes. They fires it over the middle, and it's picked off. We're going back. He's at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's going to midfield. He's going to go to the 35, 30 and taken down at the 20-yard line, 19-yard line. Almost a pick six. Probably the game right there. Probably enough to, if we punch in another tutty here, it is going to be on track to be a blowout. I got so loud there that the dog woke up. And Raiola telegraphed this pass. Safety playing center field just saw his eyes go to that side of the field and jumped the route. Never saw him coming. And he is off to the races. Dude, I'm so stoked. Big, huge defensive play. This defense has been amazing today. And there's the play action. He checks it out, and that is to Cross. That's his 6th catch of the game. And he has been a very reliable receiver today on the outside. And just so you know, they've already pulled Trayvon Jackson. Trace Jackson's brother is in at quarterback. So they're going to pull Kurtis Rourke out of the game, and they're going to let Jackson take over 1st and goal, and he's going to hand it off, and that is going to be stopped short. Tavon Jackson. Auburn and Missouri game is like watching paint dry. This has been really exciting for Indiana for sure. This Nebraska team has not found any rhythm today whatsoever. And every opportunity, Jackson's in the gun here. Signetti must feel really confident. And he's going to fire it. And that is caught for a touchdown. Cross. Gosh, it's the wrong guy. Cross gets the touchdown. I needed Surratt to get one. And that pushes the score up to 34-7. Extra point is up, and it is good. Duke won. They beat Florida State for sure. Talk about a team that goes from I should have been in the playoff to struggling to win any games this year. Florida State took a complete flip and went the other direction. Let's see. I got to check that again. I don't think I had anything with Rourke in it since they took him out. I don't think so. So I did have the over in this. Army is winning, bro. They're looking pretty tight this year. Auburn winning at Missouri 17-3. That's kind of a wow. Clemson, after losing the first game of the year, they're on a roll. Army's beating Eastern Carolina. They're walloping them. At 3:30 today, the Tennessee-Alabama game is going to be very trying because this one here, I get a feeling that Tennessee is going to run away with this, and we shall see. Yeah, I really think so. I'm going to go check. Going to end the poll. 73% of you all today felt like Indiana would get the win today. Pretty smart in that poll. Looks like we're running just a little bit late to get that, so probably won't get the likes in today. That's okay. It's been a good day for a stream. There is a fumble on the kickoff. He picks it up at the 10, and he's going to run forward, and he's going to get blasted there. And that is Johnson. That is the guy that has assumed the primary running back role today after 2 early fumbles. The other one is that yeah, I can't wait either. I would come in here on some more college football games, but man, I had a couple trolls earlier that were busting on me a little bit, which is okay. I don't really care. But every time I come in and do something like Georgia and Alabama, or if I do one of those games, that I gotta have a contingent of people in here because it can get out of hand pretty quick. College football fans are nuts. But these college football streams are very good for the channel. They always have been. And in case anybody in here is not subscribed, we are at 2,499, and Alex made a big promise when we hit 2.5. So it's okay, dude. I expect it. Traverse sports community is generally not a lot like our treasure hunting family. And there is a lot of people that are just angry and keyboard warriors, think that they're smart, whatnot. And they do everything they can to be hurtful, and it's okay. Whatever. It doesn't bother me. I got a button that I can, and every alt account they can put in, I can kick right out. So Miami pulling away. I was wondering because this is the type of game. That's the type of game that Louisville usually finds a way to compete in. Is against the top ranked team at home, and for Miami and Ward to be pulling away from them like that, that's pretty huge. Taven Jackson gets a touchdown pass. Good for him. I need Elijah Surratt to score a touchdown is all I need in this game. And I've got every other one of my player picks from the day. Everything is good. I just need 42. I need 6 more points in this game and a Surratt touchdown, and that's all I need to win a 7-leg parlay. Plus 2,500 or something like that. And if I lose it, oh well. All right, this Indiana defense has been on time all day. They've been very good at pressuring the quarterback, keeping him off balance, and having to make tough throws. They have been able to effectively move the ball today. I saw something about that. The coach, back to pass, looking, here comes pressure. He's going to roll out. He tries to get away. He gets sacked. Finally, they bring him down. Number 12, Jones Jr., gets the sack as he was trying to escape the pocket. Yeah, it's no joke, bro. All I need is the over in this game and a Surratt touchdown. It'll take care of all my bets for the rest of the year. I won't have nothing to worry about. I'll have money to play with too. That'll be fun. I'm hoping. Back to pass, looking down the field, fires it. It's caught. It's going to drive forward. He's going to get close to a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. All right, 3rd and 3. Need to stop here. Let's go. Back to pass, looking down the field. Gets ready, chucks it over the middle, and it's he throws it in between coverage in the zone and hits a good receiver there. Nice play by Riola to find the open guy and a crease in that little zone there. There was Hoosiers everywhere, but he found the niche. Got it right in there. Riola's up to 165 now. Back to pass, looking down the field. Fires it. It's complete. And he falls down after a 5-yard gain. Takes the check down. That is the other Johnson, number 14 for Nebraska. 4:02 left to go. Your son's at the Miami of Ohio game. I bet that's a pretty big game to go to. Play action, checks it down. There's a wide receiver screen. That's got to be a penalty, but they're not going to call it. But he gains no yardage. Third down and 4. And this Indiana secondary has been very good today. Very, very good. Not giving up much of the intermediate. And Louisville looks to be down by 8 right now. There's a blitz. He's going to miss. Riola rolls out, throws it, and that's picked. That's another pick. Riola throws going to his left. He does not set when he throws it, and it comes out weak. And the Hoosiers get another turnover, and they are going to be prime for scoring position. I'm telling you, this guy, I think it's a footwork problem. I swear the guy's got a footwork problem because he does not get anything on his throws, and he doesn't plant and throw the ball. Louisville's down 7, 8:06 to go in the third quarter. Miami, a little bit more of a battle than what they wanted, I'm sure. Actually, that's where I felt like this game would be at this point. So 35-7. I think it's 40. I got 48.5 is what I got as the over for this. Let's check. 49.5. Yep. All I need is the over and a Surratt touchdown. I mean, Listen, Kay, we got some haters in here, man. We got a lot of people. We got a lot of Big Ten people in here that aren't Indiana fans, so it's all good. 26%. I figured it'd be a little higher than that, honestly. I tag my videos pretty well, and I set them up to try to draw the other team in as well. So we may have drug in a few Nebraska fans at the early onset. I really do try to work the SEO to try to really help draw people in. I feel like it's important to try. What's up, Sports Cat? Clemson is leading UVA 31-10. Auburn up 17-6 on Missouri. And Army is blowing out ECU. Hey, Sports Cat, Monday morning, are they going to fire your coach? Are you serious? Louisville grabs a Miami fumble. Oh, my God, that could be a game going down to the end. Listen, I might just switch over and stay in here for a little while today once this one is over. Ball is at the 49. Jackson checks it down. There goes for 10. He's on his way. He's all the way down and steps out. Lawton stands out of bounds inside the red zone as Indiana is just moving the ball at will. This Nebraska team has literally just quit. Big Red Game Plan says overrated. Who dat, sir? You or us? And before you go anywhere, I have a question for you. You're a Nebraska fan, so hang tight. There's the handoff. And he's going to get about a yard. HH. Hey, as a Nebraska fan, I was asking somebody earlier that was in here, do you think Raiola has an issue? Is it a footwork issue? Because he doesn't plant when he throws the ball. It seems like everything is off balance and all arm strength. Is that something that he does normally, or is that something that's new this week? There's the pitch, and the running back throws it, and oh my gosh, they're throwing for my guy Surratt, and it gets knocked down. Larry Tuttle. What's up, Larry? Good to see you. Matt Rule. You know, Matt Rule's always been a pretty good coach, but I'm telling you what, this team has quit today. Literally, they look defeated. Ellison cannot get the touchdown pass. It's 3rd down and 9. Taven Jackson is back in there at quarterback. There's the play. Looking down the field, gets blitzed. He throws it up, and it's is that my bet? Elijah Surratt gets the tutty. That's my bet. All I got to get is a few more points. U of L scores Surratt from Jackson. What a play. Oh, he's in. He's in. I got to check. I think that's everything that I need right there, bro, except for 49.5. 41-7. Let's go. Oh my God, I need one more score. Get in there. Yes, sir. One score of any kind. I'm going to get the win today, and I'm going to get the win and a big bet. No. I'm talking Jacksonville, Sports Cat. I'm talking Jacksonville. Listen, it, my website, my betting site doesn't update immediately, but I got it at 49.5, and I got my Sarah touchdown, but it says that I need 5 more passing yards for Surratt. So he's got to get one more catch in this stupid game. Oh, let's see. I got to put that in. Did I save that? Do I got it up? Did I save it? Sorry about the scoreboard. We still got a whole quarter to go here, so I'm pretty confident that I'm going to get it today. I haven't got a chance to watch Louisiana play in a long time. I like their uniforms. Every time somebody comes in, and every time I get a Nebraska fan, I try to talk to him, he bails. I don't get to watch them, so it's my first chance of seeing this quarterback. But somebody's got to fix his footwork problem, or he's gonna have a long career uh, being beat up. He's so big and strong. I think he's relied on that his whole life, and I think that's the reason why he's struggling against this team today. 146 left to go in the third quarter. My dog is mad because I'm yelling down here. He's going to return it from the 2 out to the 15, up to the 20. He's going to get run into a wall there, and they're trying to strip him. And when we get to the end of the third quarter, I'm going to have to let that dog out because he knows I'm here. Wow, I can't believe that. 6:59 to go in the third quarter, and I see Louisville's got the ball back. Is that right? They're on the Miami 21, tied 31 apiece. Wow. Let's go. I will take a Louisville win over Miami. Heck yeah. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to try to run it forward. He's going to run into a wall after a 1-yard gain. That's number 22. Why does Signetti look so mad? He's winning. Well, the good news is this is a quality defense that Nebraska's thrown out there, and it's thrown up for grabs. And what a catch. Is he out of bounds? What a throw and grab, but they're saying he was out of bounds. He threw that up high, only where the offensive receiver can get that ball. And I'm going to have to deal with the dog here shortly. Third down and 8. He is still constantly coaching over there on the sideline. You would think he was losing by 20 points the way he looks. He's all red-faced and just doesn't look happy. and it's 42-7. They are making this an official review on the catch. Fourth down and 1. Well, it looks like Miami's got the ball back. Man, if that hand... That's so close, whether that's in bounds or not. Oh, his foot's down. Oh, no, it's not down. Oh, my God, that is so close. That's got to be out of bounds. The hand is not considered down. If I'm correct in assuming that, the forearm is. Okay, hand is down as a catch, I guess. You cannot argue with the athleticism on that play. That ball was thrown up high only where he could get it. That game is nuts, Kay. Me and the dog are going to fight. Back to pass. Look, here comes the blitz. And it's broken up. Indiana bringing the heat. Asbury on the blitz. Gets in there quick. Disrupts the pass play. And Signetti just looks unhappy on the sideline. What is going on? Second down and 10. Ball's at the 40. Rayola's got the ball. Or he's in the gun. There's the snap. He's going to look to throw it. He sidearms it out, and it's caught for a 6-yard gain, maybe 7. And that's going to bring up third and short. And that, unless they run another play, should get us to the fourth quarter. Showtime, what's up? Congrats, Hoosier fans. You look like you have a great football team. You definitely got some Buckeye fans' attention. Appreciate you, bro. It's nice to have a decent football team for a change at IU. Not going to lie, my whole life has been a struggle watching these guys play. But I remember and appreciate you, sir. And that is the end of the third quarter. Get the scoreboards changed up here. All right. Yeah, I know. So all I need is 1 point. And Surratt needs, hang on. I need 5 yards from Surratt and 1 more point in the game. Everything else is made. Oh, it's gonna make my Sunday bets get bigger. That's what it's gonna do. but I can play on their money for a while. And I'm telling you, if you guys do sports betting, take some of the features that they offer. They give you boosts on payout, and look for the diamonds in the rough, like things that like the player props, man. It seems like that's where I do the best. Player props and generally over under. When I bet that, I thought it was 48.5, but it's 49. Got to get the ball back, and one catch for Surratt should do it. One catch. And it is receiving yards. And I flexed that one too. Sup, puppet? Heck yeah, bro. I know, man. We just made it into the fourth quarter. If I stop yelling, the dog quits barking. I can't help it though. I get excited. Dude, this is going to be a huge win. Huge. Cam Ward is pretty good, dude. Not going to lie. I think that dude is pretty on time. Louisville's putting up a valiant effort today, but I think they're not going to get it. All right, Riola's got the ball there at the 49. I need some possession here for the Hoosiers. I need just 3 more points and a possession. And there is a flag. And that's going to bring them back 5 more yards, make it 4th down and 7. Will Matt Rule punt, or will he leave him on the field? I preferred. Okay, I think that game's pretty awesome. I probably won't close it right down if that game's still going on and switch over and watch the end of it at the end of this one. So it is 4th and 7. They are just leaving their offense on the field. And they take a timeout. Matt Rule decides to call a timeout here. Nebraska needs a quarterbacks coach. Puppet. Nebraska needs a quarterback coach. You should go apply for that. Teach that kid Raiola some footwork. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's all in his footwork. The way he throws the ball is the biggest problem that he has. 4th down and 7. Ball is at the 43. They need to get to midfield, and Indiana does not send the blitz. He cuts off and that is incomplete, broken up. And that is going to be a turnover. Taven Jackson and the Hoosiers are back on the field with a short field. I just need a field goal, and and one more pass probably to Surratt for 4 yards, 5 yards. You don't want to intercept that. You just let that go. Knock it away. All right, Jackson's on the field. Let's see. Oh, my God. Don't take Surratt out. You know, they'll probably take him out for the rest of the game. You wait and see. I don't know if I can cash out. Cash out suspended. Boo. What is going on here? We played 4 seconds of this quarter. There's the handoff. He's going to get about 4 yards, maybe 5. All right, it's going to be second down here. Second down and 6, 4-yard gain on first down. The ball is at the 24. Jackson's in there. He's going to hand it off. And there goes Ellison. Looks like he's going to get about 2 yards here. So Kurtis Rourke does have a hand injury, and that's the reason why he's not in the game right now. So he hasn't played the whole second half. Handoff. And Ellison's going to get it inside the 10. Let's get my guy out there on the field. It is his throwing hand, FYI. First and goal. Hands it off. No, he's going to run for a touchdown. I got my points. I still need a reception. Kalon Black gets the score, and Indiana puts it up to 48. I'm going to miss it on 5 freaking yards. Kicks up, and it's perfect. I lie, it looked ugly, but it went through. $49-7, 13:01 to go. My word. Looks like Louisville is 3rd and 8 on the Miami 37, down by a touchdown. And this game got out of hand pretty quick. 21 second half points, all by Indiana. No scoring for Nebraska. I've officially hit everything but Surratt 4 more or 5 more yards. And it's cash out is suspended because I would cash it out right now for a percentage. One more pass play. It is kind of troubling that Kurtis Rourke got hurt, but Taven Jackson's come in and played really well. 4 for 4, 68 yards, 2 touchdowns. Here's the kickoff. He managed to drive for another one. He's got 21 points put up on the board in his short time in the game. Louisville still driving the ball in that game. They are at the 27-yard line. Let's get it. 13 minutes to go in this one. Kicks it off short to the 5. He's going to return it. Push forward. He's got a lane. And he's saving tackle. Gets a very nice return there. He almost broke it for the big one, which really wouldn't have broke my heart. Just want to see Surratt get one more catch. Aflac trivia question. Who was the last Big Ten player to win Offensive Player of the Year? It's got to be the dude, the quarterback for Pittsburgh. Can't think of his name now, and I talk about him all the time. Antoine Randall L. Yeah, that's the one. And he's going to run it for a first down. I think that's the backup quarterback. I think they pulled the starter as well. Antoine Randall L., 2001. Back to pass. Looking, he checks it down to the sideline. Great completion. He's going to get a first down and then get out of bounds. Looks like it's 2nd down and 15 for Louisville on the Miami 32, down 7. And that is Riola still out there. He's back. He's looking. He's going to throw it. Comes pressure. He steps in. See, when he steps into the throw, he does a lot better. He's going to go down at the 5-yard line. That is the tight end who has been their best offensive player today on the field for sure, Badone. He's been the most available, and he has run the best routes. First time he was going forward, stepped into the throw. He's back to pass. God, there's a flag. Clemson, after a crappy start, up on Virginia today, 41-17. They got their butts handed to them week 1, and they've won every game since. Louisville ties Miami. Oh, yeah. Cruising down towards the end of the day on that one. We are still live here at Memorial Stadium in Indiana. 49-7. I don't even want to score here. I'd rather just get a turnover and let Surratt get one more catch, bro. One more catch. Dylan Raiola has had a so-so day. No touchdown passes. I'm sure he wants to erase that right here. He is just a freshman. Keep that in mind. First and goal, ball's at the 5. Raiola's back to pass. He's got nobody on him. He throws it. Incomplete. Auburn up on Missouri by 3. Looks like they have the ball as well. Missouri ranked 19th. Okay, did Louisville get the ball back? Second down and goal. Here comes pressure. Throws it up. Incomplete. I would prefer them not score a touchdown here. Rutgers is coming back on UCLA after UCLA was dominant in the first half. Just a little bit overthrown. Oh, Real is mad about that. Here we go. Third and goal. You know it's 4 down territory. They're going no matter what. Hands off. He's going to get blasted in the backfield for a loss. 4th down. Loses 2. Carpenter with the squash there. Smaller on the interior defensive line. On the smaller side, he's 285, but Carpenter with the big hit there. It's going to get us to 4th and goal. He's in the gun. Here comes pressure. Let's see what he's got. Throws it up. He's sacked. Oh, we're going to take the ball away. He fumbled. And that is another sack. What is going on the field? Keep him out of that end zone. Add insult to injury. Go down and score me a tutty. Surratt needs one catch. You guys got to help me will this guy in to getting the ball. Somebody call up there and put him in for one catch. One wide receiver screen for 5 yards. That's all I want. They can sit him out the rest of the game. If they would let me cash out of this bet, I would. Come on, let's go. Looks like Louisville's got the ball. 2nd down and 3 at the Miami 4. A touchdown there would be a big, big shot to Miami. Oh, my God. I'm telling you, that's just one of those games that Louisville kind of always seems to find a way to sneak out. Clemson still dominating Virginia. Auburn still holding on up 3 right now, and they are 4th and 4 on the 49. And it looks like Miami got the ball. So it's still tied. Miami's got the ball at the 20. I'm going to have to find that game really quick, just so I can watch a little bit of it. I don't have that game today. That's nuts. All right. I need a wide receiver screen to Surratt. Black is going to get the handoff. He's going to get about 3 yards. I don't think I'm going to see Surratt back on the field in this game with 10 minutes to go. Unfortunately, that's where my bet is going to end. I don't see him on the field right now. 2nd and 7. There's the hand. No, he's play action looking down the field. Taven Jackson is going to run it. He's going to run for the first down and get out of bounds. Taven Jackson with the nice 7-yard, 8-yard run there. Gets the ball out of bounds. Miami punches it in. Man, that's like a heavyweight battle over there, Kay. First and 10. Checks it out. Please be my guy. And that is not my guy. That is number 0. Eight yards on first down, it looks like. Second down and 2. 11-17 to go in that game over there at Miami and Louisville. There we go. They're going to go play action. Checks it down to the wide receiver, and he's going to take off down the field. And that is the tight end, number 44. And that is Kobe. It's a bloody thumb. All right, 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And that's going to be close to another first down as he gets 7 yards on the carry. Come on, bro. Put him in. Second down and 2. Indiana is moving it down the field pretty methodically here. Jackson hands it off. And that's going to be... They're saying his hand has at least got a cut on it, so I'm not sure. Third down and 3. Must have been a no-gainer there or a loss of a yard. Good call, Steve. There is a... Oh, my God, he dropped it on 3rd and 3. Yeah, he thought about that one a little too long. He had an open field in front of him. Steve, I'm going to lose my 8-team parlay or my 8-leg parlay on 5 passing yards. The punter looks like a lineman. Nice tackle by Kobe, but unfortunately, yeah, I had, and it, the bad part was I got greedy, so I teased Surratt up 10 more yards. All I had to have I teased it up 10 more yards for another plus 100. So I teased it from 60 to 70 on my 8-leg, and he's got 65 yards. Got 6 minutes to go, and he hasn't been on the field the whole fourth quarter. And they just punted the ball. So they probably won't throw it again. Just saying. I'm telling you, I was sitting there thinking how much fun I was going to have spending that money on NFL games. Oh, intentional grounding. I hate that call. It just seems like it always comes out at the most inopportune times. Well, everybody still in the chat, good luck with your teams for tomorrow. Everybody except for King. I need to beat the Browns. Everybody else can have good luck except for Cleveland. Sorry, King. Yeah, that's intentional grounding is very hard to overcome. 49-7. We need a quick turnover and a quick touchdown to Surratt. That's what we need. Turnover tutty. Turnover tutty. Raiola's still in the game, and somebody needs to fix that young man's footwork. And there's a tip pass, and it's picked. Number 21 for Indiana gets the interception on the tip ball, and Raiola's nightmare day continues to get worse as the Hoosiers are in field position to score another touchdown here with 6:13 left to go. Wow, that game against Washington worries me a little bit too. Then they got Michigan State on the road, tough task, and then Michigan and Ohio State. We have never played well against Michigan. That makes me nervous. And then at Ohio State and home to finish against Purdue. I see, man. There's the first down. It's going to keep it. He's going to run it. He's going to try to get inside the 10. And there's a flag at the end. Negates a really nice run, but I'm not sure how many yards it's going to make it. It's going to be because it was way downfield. First down and 8. Oh, bro, I don't like Ohio State. There's the handoff, and he's going to try to get the edge, and he does. I think that's Black, and he's going to get about 5 yards. It's going to bring second down and 3. So I'm convoluted, okay? Because like in the college football playoff and stuff, I root for the Big Ten. So I was rooting for Michigan. I root for Ohio State in those games. But any other time, like especially when they play my team, I dislike them. Second down and 3. Come on, put my guy in. Put my guy in. Play action, looking downfield. Here comes pressure. He fires it. It's a first down. And that's a first down and goal to go for Indiana, but there's another flag. And that is a defensive penalty. Finally, we got one against the Cornhuskers. The Cornshuckers. Man, that's the deal right there. I mean, Indiana's offense is definitely potent enough. Nebraska is supposed to have one of the best defenses in the conference. So we know that they can score against them, but can they stop them defensively? Indiana's defenses look good, but they haven't played a juggernaut yet like Ohio State. So I'm not sure if we win, it's going to be like a 40. It'd be like a 40-40 type of game. I'm afraid, but I would love to get to the opportunity where we're undefeated and playing them, because I'm telling you what, it would be loud and it would be exciting. This Nebraska team had been playing really decent football as of late, and whether you like Matt Rule or not, he's a pretty good coach and a pretty good motivator of college kids. Um, there is the handoff, and he's going to run it in for another touchdown. Elijah Green gets the score. Extra point is up, and it is good. 56-7, 3:45 to go. We're going to learn a lot about what the Ohio State team is in comparison to Indiana when they play next week when Nebraska goes to Ohio State. We'll find out if it's comparable or not. I'm sad that I'm going to lose my bet, but it's what it is. So Indiana's going to kick it off here, and they're going to pooch kick it. It's going to get caught at about the 25, and he's going to get blown up at the 32. Maybe the 33. Cam Ward inside the 40. Yep. Dude, I'm so happy you guys hung out with me today. I appreciate you guys. It was a blast. I did not think this was the game we were going to get today. And Indiana with the complete, utter blowout as they finally pulled Raiola out of the game and put in their backup QB. And he's it's a trick play. It's a QB keeper on the fake on the handoff, and he gets about 14 yards. That is Harburg. I think if Miami gets another score, that's pretty much nail in the coffin for Louisville today. Nice play by the quarterback there on the keeper. And he's going to do it again, and this time he's going to get tackled after a 2-yard gain. Louisville touchdown. How did that happen? Listen, I got to look here. Holy crap. I don't have that game. It says. I'm going to check it. It doesn't say that I have it, but I do. What happened here? Ward, that looks like an incomplete pass. I think that's an incomplete pass. Okay. The only thing is that if the ball's rolling off the hand, it is so close. Being that it was ruled a fumble on the field, it might be hard to overturn it. Yeah, that's the thing. It's ruled a touchdown on the field. It is so close. And we'll see how they call that. As Indiana's at the 2-minute warning. So they take that away. So that pulls the points right back off the board. Makes it third down. Yeah, that was a good call. I think that was an incomplete pass. So that's what I saw when I first looked at it. Very very close though. You know, okay, that play generally comes down to the strength of the quarterback's arm going forward, right? He gets hit in the arm and he has to keep it going forward to make it look like an incomplete pass. Last 3 Miami games have been on the edge of your seat. Dude, I like those U of L unis, man. They look pretty slick. What's all these commercials all of a sudden? All right, here we go. Third down and 6. He's going to run the option. He flips it out, and that's going to be close, but there's going to be a hold in the backfield, I think. I'm really bummed out about my bet, bro. So that's going to make it about 3rd and 18 now. I think that was 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage where that penalty occurred. Looks like. I'm ready for some lunch. Back to pass, looking down the field. He's going to let it go deep. Incomplete. He just couldn't quite thread that needle. No, Steve, I didn't get my 5 yards. He's not played the whole fourth quarter. And I tried to hit the cash out button, but they suspended it, so I couldn't cash out early. Throws it long and tipped away, incomplete. The DBs for Indiana have been pretty spot on today. Yeah, they got another rushing touchdown. Like I said, I got greedy when I teased it. I teased it for 10 more yards because I thought for sure that he'd be the leading receiver today. And he is the leading receiver, but he only has 65 yards. And this will be it here as they've got first down. And they're going to take a knee. And I'm just for the last little bit of this, I'm going to put the final on here. Awesome day for the Hoosiers. That is going to be the win. Signetti continues to impress as a coach in his first year at Indiana. Yeah, it's Nebraska's fault for sure. Be better. On homecoming, that will be the last snap of the day. Indiana gets the dub today, 56-7. Taven Jackson quarterbacks the whole second half, and he puts up 28 points himself. Both QBs in the game for Indiana helped put up 28 points. Whoa, Sports Cat! I know for sure tomorrow evening. That's the only thing I know for sure right now. Tomorrow, Monday, one weeknight this week in between, whether it be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and then Thursday. Tennessee or Alabama. I'm going Tennessee in that game. I think it's going to be in the 30s too. 31-24, 31-28, somewhere around there. If Vandy can beat Alabama at home, I think Tennessee should be able to as well. Miami's up 14 in that game. It looks like they're going to hold it. And Indiana, for the first time since 1967, goes to 7-0, and they are a factor in this Big Ten this year. The first year of the expansion, they get Washington next week, which should be a really interesting game because Washington could be very competitive against them. I think it would be amazing. I'm going to try to do as many of these as I can. For those that are in here for the Hoosier, talking about Hoosier hysteria last night, I do have a few comments about that. Hoosier hysteria, from what I saw in the time that I got to watch, which wasn't all of it, transition threes was really nice. The size of the team showed itself. They were very big on the floor. They looked big. They were athletic. Everybody showed promise that was on the floor. They look like they're a team that can go 10 deep and mean it. Coach has been very reluctant to go 10 deep, and they have wore out in the last 5 minutes of games in the last couple years. I will re-up my Big Ten Plus for the season for that, but I was really impressed with the size and the way they handled the ball. The guard play was really good. Ballo looked solid. Renew looked bigger and stronger. Luke Goody looked like a great shooter, trailing the plays. I feel like they're going to be able to hit you with different types of lineups this year. I think this football team is really good. I think this basketball team is really good. One of us is going to get close. But as far as today goes, much love to everybody. I want to thank you all for hanging out. We didn't get the likes today. That's okay. I put it out there. I'll put it out there again as I try to do something cool. But that's all right. I will thank everybody that stopped by today, even the trolls, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in, being a smart aleck. I appreciate it. Much love. We'll see you guys on Sunday Night Football. And yeah, that's it. Sunday Night Football it is. Going to drop a little bit of shark action to leave you with the day. Who Day for tomorrow. And go Hoosiers.